Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I would like to begin the official portion of our very exciting day. I would like to welcome everyone to the new Northumberland site of the Five Counties Children's Centre. This is a very exciting day for all of us. I want to welcome as well, I understand we are possibly streaming at a few of our locations today, so I would like to, anyone who's out there watching us, I would like to say thank you as well and welcome to our new Northumberland site via technology. Everyone here today is welcome. Everyone here today, you are very special to us, whether you're here in a role as a family member, as a client of Five Counties, as a staff member, as an official, as a part of the various levels of government, or as part of our supports that are here today, and any other community partners. Everyone here, please feel welcome and know that you are very valuable to us. Thank you. I would especially like to welcome some of the following people that have been important partners in this process. From our Ministry of Children and Youth Services, we are welcoming today Regional Director David Remington. Thank you. We're welcoming Program Supervisor Jean Canning. Thank you for being here. A very warm welcome to Linda Kay. Linda Kay is a retired executive director of the Northumberland United Way, and she has been a longtime friend of Five Counties and a very important point person in the process of having this centre come to fruition. So welcome to you, Linda. As well, Heather Norris, current executive director of Northumberland United Way. Mayor Mark Lauschen of Hamilton Township, thank you for being here today. Welcome. MP Kim Rudd, thank you for your support. MP of Northumberland Peterborough South. And as you tour around, you'll notice a couple of spots where there are signs that some of what we've been able to accomplish has been done through private partnerships, specifically Weston Bakeries. And we're welcoming Danielle and Chris today from Weston Bakeries. So thank you for being here. I am very pleased that today has happened. Five Counties Children's Centre has been honored to serve the needs of children and families in the areas of Peterborough, Haliburton, North Hastings, Kawartha Lakes, and especially Northumberland, for over 40 years. We have been in Northumberland County specifically as a physical site since 1981. And we did have a site that allowed parents and families and children to receive services they need. Today we move forward with a site that meets those needs even better. So we are excited again. A dream began to form years ago that not only would a site afford accessible access to all of our families, but where we could provide new cutting-edge services that would absolutely help children be the best that they could be, and that is going to happen at this location. We couldn't do this alone, and our community partners were very important to making this dream possible. The first community partner I would like to introduce and welcome to the podium is Minister Michael Coteau of Ministers of Children and Youth Services, who's been a very important partner in our process. Minister? Thank you. Absolutely.
I'll just put it on top.
Yep, you're in.
Okay, well, good morning. Thank you so much, Adam. I appreciate those great words. It's beautiful to be here this morning and see so much community support. I'd like to acknowledge my colleague, Lou Rinaldi, the MPP, for this area. I know that we sit in caucus together. I know he's such a strong advocate for his community, and I want to thank him for all of his work on this particular file, but all of the work he does every single day to support young people and children here in the province of Ontario. Thank you very much. I just wanted to take another moment to thank all of you here today. The parents, volunteers, board members, staff, everyone who's here, because we wouldn't be here today without the support of the community. To see the three mayors here, to have community members, our MP, I think the MP's here, but it says a lot about this community. It says a lot about this community in particular in regards to the support they put in to make sure that young people here in this region have the types of supports they need to find success. We know it's hard being a parent, but it's harder when you can't get those services that you need. And our job as community members is to make sure that every single person, young person in this province, has the opportunity to reach their full potential, regardless of their ability. And our government is committed to making sure that happens. That's why we put in place in 2014 our special needs strategy to ensure that young people will get the support that they need. And since the strategy has been put in place, an additional 2,000 young people here in this province with special needs and their families have been serviced in addition to those numbers prior. And this is really through a collaborative model by working with many different players, including healthcare, education, and stakeholders from the Ministry of Children and Youth Services. So I'm happy to be here today to make this announcement that will affect the 5 regions the organization has been set up to serve. And it is my pleasure to say that our government is pleased to support this agency by providing $450,000 to provide a more modern, new, and larger space. So I think we should be quite happy that we've been able to accomplish this. We want to make sure that at the end of the day, young people here in this province get the services they need as fast as possible and with the best quality available. This is part of a larger narrative within our government. We've been doing a lot since 2003 to support young people. We know that graduation rates are higher from 66% to 86.5%. We've put in place a free pharmacare program, so free medicine for those under 24 starting January 1st. And I'll repeat that, starting January 1st, anyone under 24 will be able to receive free medicine. We've put in place a free tuition program to support young people, and we're opening up additional childcare space across the province. We want to make sure that young people are set up for success right from the beginning, and I just want to thank everyone here today for your support, the work that you've been doing to ensure that we can carry out that vision, to make sure that every single young person has that opportunity to reach their full potential. Thank you very much.
Thank you to Minister Coteau, and thank you to the Province of Ontario for your continued support of 5 Counties Children's Centre and of all 21 children's treatment centres throughout the province. We appreciate it. 5 Counties has long had important partnerships with each of our communities where we're located. And I think if you go to any of those communities, 5 Counties is always understood to be an important part of any community. Since 1975, we've been privileged to work with the families of Northumberland County. And in that time, we've established many important partnerships with organizations in the community. This year alone, we are privileged that we have been able to work with 1,256 children and youth and provide them services they need to become the best they can be. We strongly believe that children and youth in Northumberland County deserve the highest standard of practice available, and we are proud to be able to provide that, especially in our new location. We are thrilled at the prospect of this new chapter that has begun in the history of 5 counties and in the history of Northumberland County. I want to acknowledge that none of this would be possible either without the enormous support we've received from the various levels of government in Northumberland County. And first, I would like to call to the podium MPP Lou Rinaldi, who has long been a champion for our organization.
Well, thank you so much, Adam, and it's good to be here today. I remember, where's Diane? Hiding back there, having this discussion a couple of years ago, right? A few times. A few times. And I always had to say, well, I just wrote the last check. Try me next week. So, Michael, thank you for bringing that check. I would say, And it's not because I have 9 grandkids and 4 kids, or 4 kids and 9 grandkids. I've always had a very soft spot for kids. And especially when there's some challenging times, we as a society, we have to recognize that. So I am so delighted that we're making, I know this is just 4 walls and a roof and a couple of doors, but it means more than that to families that need the service that you provide. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for what you do every day, but I would ask you one last thing. Don't stop and do more. Thank you so much for having us here today.
Thank you, MPP Rinaldi. I would like to now introduce the Warden of Northumberland County, Mark Wallace.
Well, thanks very much, Adam. Good morning, Minister. We appreciate so much you being here, MPP Rinaldi, Mayor Brockenier, and Mayor Lovshin. It's a pleasure to be here today as we celebrate this amazing new resource for our community. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great day for Northumberland County. One of the 4 pillars of the county's strategic plan is to foster a thriving and inclusive community. Crash. It's someone having fun. We are therefore very pleased to announce our continued support to the 5 counties in their transition to this new and wonderful space, which will enhance their work in providing the therapy and support that has had such a meaningful impact on the lives of our local families. On behalf of County Council and our staff, I want to congratulate 5 counties on this momentous occasion. We wish you continued success in your important mission to enrich the independence and quality of life for children and youth with special needs in our community. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Warden, and as always, we do appreciate the support of the County of Northumberland. And now I would like to ask Mayor Gil Brockenier, Mayor of Cobourg, to address our guests. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Adam. And yes, I'd like to echo the Warden's remarks. Thank you very much for bringing the check. But I also want to thank Lou Rinaldi, who continues to be a driving force to bring much-needed money into this community. So, Lou, for all your efforts in this area and many others, I want to thank you for that. And I'm very happy to be here today representing the town of Cobourg. This is a very, very special occasion. I think it was about 3 years ago that Diane Pick and I first started talking about where could we find a spot where we could locate everything in an accessible and affordable and also a manner that would the 5 counties could provide all the services they do. So I'm so glad to see that this come to fruition today. Even though it means that the town of Cobourg, we have lost a tenant, I think it's much more important that we've gained a great service for the not just the town of Cobourg, but for the local area. And I was on County Council Social Services when we sent out the RFP for this Children's Services contract. And I can tell you, when the proposals came in, it was a very easy decision to go with 5 counties because they provided they had all the services that we were looking for and the quality staff to provide those services and an absolutely perfect track record. So I think it's a very, very appropriate that they have come here and are now able to fulfill their mandate in such a fine facility as this that'll be accessible to all. So I just want to say I do have a certificate for you, Diane, on the grand opening. So on behalf of council and senior staff of the town of Cobourg, we'd like to extend our congratulations on the official opening of the 5 Counties Children's Center. And this new site will play an important role in enhancing the lives of children and families in Northumberland County by providing a welcoming, accessible, and inspiring place for the youth. We wish you much future success and hope you will continue to have a lasting impact on the families in our community. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mayor Brockenier, and to the town of Cobourg for your continuing support as well. We're moving into a very exciting portion of our morning. I would like to especially address this next portion to our families and our youth. And our families and our youth, I know that this must be an exciting day for you. because I know, don't apologize. Please, you're why we're here. And that's just the point. Families and our children and our youth are exactly why we're here today. I want to thank everyone who's been a partner who's shown up, but especially want to thank our families and our youth for being here. 5 Counties exists to help families help their children to become the best they can be. Much like 5 Counties had a dream all those years ago of providing a space like this, families, when a child is born, live with that dream of what their child can become. And although families can't control that, those dreams exist in the hearts of the parents and the hearts of everyone involved. And sometimes challenges make those dreams a little harder to achieve. And 5 Counties understands that, and the staff of 5 Counties pledges to always work with families in partnership to make those dreams come true and make children and families the best that they can be. All families have different goals and different needs. All children have different needs. And a place like this will provide the chance to meet those needs more specifically. No single care plan can achieve everything for every child. But with a place like this, we can do more for each individual child. And our staff, and I'll address staff in a bit, but our staff will be able to provide those specific advanced practices that are going to make a difference for families. And we know that with the support of their families and the support of 5 Counties, our clients, our children and youth, will be able to achieve their dreams. And I can tell you just on a brief personal note that I'm very proud to be chair of the board today, but 5 Counties made an important difference in my own life. And I know that all the children you see here today will experience the same thing because of a place like this. At this time, I would love to introduce to you Jennifer Churchill, and she is from the Ontario Association of Children's Rehabilitation Services. And she is going to present a very special Ochre Scholarship to a 5 Counties youth who is working toward achieving her dream. Jennifer?
Thank you, Adam. I think I do have the best job here next to the minister today. So thank you for the opportunity to be here and celebrate with all you families and kids and clinicians and local leaders and provincial leaders. And it's good to bring another element of celebration today. So the Ochre Scholarship Program was created in 2011 to recognize students who have been served by an Ontario Children's Treatment Centre and who are pursuing post-secondary education or a career goal. Now, the selection committee looks for students who have demonstrated leadership while also being successful academically. And this year, we awarded 5 $1,000 scholarships. And one of those scholarships is being awarded to someone from 5 Counties. So I'm going to share something about Alexandra Clay, and then I'm going to invite her up here so she can be recognized by everybody. So September is just around the corner, and Alexandra will begin the Educational Support Program at Fleming College in Peterborough. This is the first step in her goal to become a primary school teacher. Her vision is to help students with physical and intellectual disabilities feel more welcomed in the school community and provide the tools that they need to meet their academic potential. This young woman is already a passionate educator, teaching others about cerebral palsy, writing more than 100 short stories, and she has plans to publish a novel. She may talk about that in a minute. But those who nominated Alexandra shared the following. She does not view herself as a person with a disability. She approaches every new opportunity with optimism and confidence that she will be able to accomplish it, and she does. She is courageous without being aware that she is. It is woven into her fabric. She's an active community volunteer, a dedicated fundraiser, and a mentor. And she's a good listener and a trustworthy confidant who has made a significant contribution to Camp Awakening, where she has attended for the past 10 years. Her leadership skills and confidence have blossomed over this period of time. And there's one comment that really stood out for me, and it was this: able, courageous, compassionate. 3 words that capture the incredible spirit of Alexandra and the qualities she will bring to the Fleming community. So please join me in congratulating Alexandra Clay.
good morning, everyone. Thank you for the opportunity to share a few words about my experiences with Five Counties Children's Centre, and to thank the Ontario Association of Children's Rehabilitation Services for my scholarship. I started my treatment with Five Counties in Peterborough's physiotherapy department when I was just a year and a half old. With a lot of caring and effective therapy from physiotherapist Barb Purdy, I took my first few tentative steps at the centre and have been walking literally around the world ever since. I've also received speech therapy at Five Counties, as I was a little late with my expressive language. Again, the therapy was very successful, and as my mom likes to say, they forgot to give me an off switch. Over the years, the staff at Five Counties has also been wonderful in helping me with purchasing appropriate wheelchairs that I use for long distances. My wheelchairs have come in very handy for my rural travels. Between my newly acquired power assist wheelchair and my new car, that my mom calls my wings, I'm ready to conquer the next chapter of my life as I start my post-secondary education. Over the past 17 years, I have received a lot of assistance from many very knowledgeable staff members at Five Counties in Peterborough. I've received nothing but kindness, compassion, and understanding, and I thank them all very much. I'm honored to be part of the opening of this new site for Five Counties Children's Centre, and I'm very pleased to know that the children and families of Northumberland County will have access to the same programs and opportunities that I received in Peterborough. My future goals include teaching with a focus on working with children with special needs. As I've always done, I will take one step at a time and will be entering the Educational Support Program at Fleming College in September. Through my involvement with Five Counties Children's Centre, I was provided the opportunity to apply for a student scholarship from the Ontario Association of Children's Rehabilitation Services. I'm very grateful to Ms. Churchill, whoever she is, and the OACRS Scholarship Committee for the generous scholarship they have awarded me. This award will help me take the next steps in reaching my goals. Once again, I would like to thank the staff at Five Counties and the OACRS for all of their support. Thank you.
Thank you, Alexandra. I can tell you I know Five Counties is very proud of your accomplishments. And just looking around today at all of the young clients that are here, I think you're a phenomenal role model for them and for what they can achieve. So all the best to you and all the best to them in their future as well. So we know that the center facilities here are going to benefit our children and youth the most, and the families. But a secondary group of people is going to benefit enormously from being here. And I would like to take a moment to acknowledge the staff of Five Counties. Welcome. The staff of Five Counties, as Alexandra just explained, has long been its heart and its soul. We couldn't be more proud of the people that work at Five Counties, the professionals that strive each day to make dreams come true for families. So staff, welcome to your new home. You richly deserve this. You are creative, you are innovative, and this building will bless you with the opportunity to become even more inspiring in your practice. As professionals, our hope is that this building pushes you also to become the very best you can be. We already know that you are, but new opportunities await. One of the best things this building provides is optimal working conditions. I walked around the building this morning, and just the collegial feel, the feel of team that goes on here, it's already present here, and the staff has only been working here for about a month and a half. But you've already established that collegiality. You've already established that you are a team and that this is your home. And we couldn't be happier for you. One of the things we are most excited about in this new site, and for those who will have a chance to tour in a bit, please take time to notice this. We've installed a new lift, and it's state-of-the-art, and it will allow children and youth to stand and be mobile in a large space and move in many different directions. And we are hopeful that this new lift, this piece of technology that we've been able to incorporate specifically into this building, is going to allow children to become even more capable and allow them to reach higher than they've ever been able to reach before and set them up for a bright future. So all of that put together gives our staff the opportunity to work in a first-class environment. At this time, I would like, absolutely. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the CEO of Five Counties Children's Centre, Diane Pick, who will speak a little more from the staff perspective.
Thank you, Adam. In early August, I had the opportunity to watch over 50 local youth present Seussical the Musical at the Sterling Festival Theatre. Now, for those of you who haven't had the pleasure of seeing this production, it builds on numerous characters created by Dr. Seuss over the years. And it incorporates the lessons that Dr. Seuss has shared with us through his many children's books. They created a completely different story, and it was remarkable, it was inspiring, and of course, it had a happy ending. And it occurred to me that numerous characters, similar to those created by Dr. Seuss, played starring roles in our own tale of the Northumberland Capital Project. It is because of the talent and hard work of our entire cast of characters that our story is remarkable, inspiring, and has a delightfully happy ending. Our star of our story is the Lorax, played by our own Minister of Children and Youth Services, Minister Coto. Dr. Seuss's lesson in the Lorax is, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Thank you, Minister Coto, for caring a whole awful lot. I know you do. To our MPP Lou Rinaldi, green eggs and ham, Sam is diligently trying to convince an unnamed protagonist to eat green eggs and ham. He is creative, he is persistent, and in the end, he's successful. Our MPP, Lou, has also been persistent in his support of Five Counties Children's Centre. So you get Sam. Five Counties is grateful to have, you might regret this, I'm sorry, to have the opportunity to work with County Council under the leadership of Warden Wallace. The iconic Cat in the Hat is a skillful coordinator with a talent for motivating people to work together. Now, the Cat in the Hat's a bit mischievous, and we know that doesn't apply to you. But we appreciate your talent for motivating people to work together to create a thriving Northumberland. It is a pleasure to have the opportunity to work with all of the county staff, in particular Social Services Director Lisa Horn and Early Years Services Manager Leslie Patterson. Thank you. Our own mayor, Mayor Gil Brockenier, he doesn't have the challenges that they have as the mayor of Whoville, because Cobourg is an award-winning community and has been recognized as one of Canada's best places to live. Thank you for your loyal support of our centre, Gil. I'm also going to introduce our landlords, Carl Shaw and Sue Morrow. Now, Carl is our Jojo. Jojo is very creative. You're going to have to come forward eventually, Carl. And he enjoys a good think. Jojo is excited when he tells us, oh, the thinks you can think. Think left and think right. Think low and think high. Oh, the things you can think if only you try. Carl, your creativity is benefited by your generosity and commitment to children and youth in our community. And it's your creativity that opened the door to the creative solution that made our dreams come true. You're our Jojo.
Well, thank you for those very, very kind words. Well, Well, it's really great to have a wonderful organization like Five County Children's Services occupy this building. When we bought the building, it was our hope that they would eventually be able to move in here, and it took a little bit of back and forth, but we finally made a deal that was a great deal for Five Counties and for the province of Ontario and for the landlord. So it was a great win-win situation. It's been really nice working with Diane. She's a very, very good person to deal with, and that we're looking forward to being connected here for the next 20 years.
10-year lease.
You insisted on the 10-year renewal. Anyhow, welcome to the building, and it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thanks, Carl.
Thank you.
Now, Val Vickers is probably hiding, but she's going to have to come out eventually. Val Vickers is our program manager here in Northumberland. She has been a leader in our organization for more than 40 years. Val's actually our original employee here at Five Counties. Val is our Horton. Just as Horton protected and defended the Who's in Whoville, Val has been a staunch advocate for her Northumberland team and a key to finding, developing the space, and implementing the move to our new building. Val lives the model. I meant what I said, and I said what I meant. An elephant is faithful 100%. Val, you are a faithful and dedicated leader. Thank you for your leadership. And I saw Carrie Wells stood out cleaning up the parking lot. She's going to have to come in eventually, too. In Seuss's book, Oh, the Places You Will Go, there features a young boy as the main character in the journey. Carrie Wellstud, our manager of finance and admin, was the leading traveler in our journey. Is she working her way in? Okay. Carrie exemplifies flexibility and commitment. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting, so get on your way. If things start happening, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along and you'll start happening too. When we encountered the unexpected bang-ups and hang-ups that Seuss warns us about, Carrie moved flexibly and adapted. Carrie, thank you for all of the mountains that you have moved to achieve the success for our team and the families that we serve. I have a picture for you, Carrie. I do want to take a minute to thank our architect, Kenneth Trevelyan. I think he was here. He responded quickly and designed this beautiful space for our team and our families. Thank you, Ken. Our contractor was Kawartha Capital Construction. Thank you to Scott Boone for your work completing this project in only 4 months. And we appreciate the diligent attention and detail of the site supervisor, Mark Breckenbridge. The families we serve and the teams that serve them play the parts of the Who's in Whoville. And the Who's are known for their warm hearts and generous and welcoming spirits. The families we serve inspire us. Their commitment and determination motivate us. They remind us of the power of being unique and the importance of fighting for your beliefs. Our team is dedicated to children, youth, and their families, and they embody the value that everyone deserves respect and that anything is possible. They are a living demonstration that a person is a person, no matter how small. Our team and our families have adapted to treatment areas that were less than ideal, and we appreciate their patience while we worked hard to achieve our dream. One final thought from Dr. Seuss. You know you're in love when you can't fall asleep because reality is finally better than your dreams. Thank you to our entire cast of characters. We love our new facility. It is better than our dreams.
Thank you, Diane. Thank you very much, Val, and to all the leadership team at 5 Counties. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I just want to say that we are blessed that 5 Counties is led by incredible, professional, visionary people like you who didn't give up in making this happen. So thank you. You are a blessing to our families and our youth and our children. At this time, I would like to introduce you to someone very, very special. I hear there's someone here named Max. Max, would you like to come on up and do a special job for us? Come on up. Thank you. How are you today, Max? Good. Max, we have a special gift. And the special gift is going to go... Oh, our special gift is going to go to the gentleman that's standing right behind you, Minister Coteau. Would you like to give this to Minister Coteau? Oh, no, you're going to have to share it. He doesn't want to give it away, Max. So Max will now present Minister Coteau with a very special token of appreciation for all of your support. Thank you, Max. There we go. There we go. That's okay. Thank you very much, Max. You're looking very dashing today, Max. At this time, I would like to invite the following people up for our special ribbon cutting ceremony. Could I please ask Minister Coteau, MPP Rinaldi, Mayor Brockenier, Diane, Carl, Jack DeRemo, Alexandra Clay, Alexander Murphy, and these are all some of our clients that benefit from services here. So please, and excellent. I have to move. So we will now have the official ribbon cutting ceremony.
Excuse me.
So, yep. So we would like to thank everybody for attending today. On behalf of everyone at 5 Counties, I'd like to take this moment to thank everyone for being here. As I said at the beginning, you are all very special and important to us. We couldn't have achieved this dream today without you, whether it's because this dream allows us to provide you and your family with services, or whether it's because it's another shining example of government partnerships, and community members working together to make a dream come true. It's happened because of all of you, and so thank you very much for being here. There will be some tours. There will be some refreshments as well, so all are welcome to explore a little bit of the new center, find out what we're all about, see the new therapeutic lift, and enjoy the day. Thank you again for being here today.